Hello YouTube, welcome back to Flight Sim World, and this is the big weather update with TrueSKY. So in this episode what we're going to do is we're going to be flying around San Francisco, and we're going to be taking off from San Francisco Airport. That's Kilo, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar, and we're currently sitting on the runway even though we don't actually have anything up and running. The plane's obviously switched off, as you can see, because of the cold and dark. But we are on the runway, and as you can see, there is San Francisco right there, all the hills and everything like that. And we're going to be flying around the Bay Area. We're going to go see what we can find. I think we'll be flying off in that direction over there, sort of that direction. And we'll just see what we can find. So first thing we need to do, obviously, is start this aircraft up. Now, let's see. I know the checklist is there, but I think I can remember how to do this. So I open that up fully. There we go. I put this up to some 15%. There we go. That goes up all the way. And that actually, as you can see, that changes the... Can you see that? It's the prop axis. That goes up all the way. We want the alternator on. We want the... let's see, battery master on, and then we're going to go for the avionics master, let that sort itself out. We've done that, and then we go for the mags, which are actually on. Why were the mags on? And these ones are on as well. They should not be on. Should be like that. Full rich mixture. Let's go look at the clipboard just to make sure. That is up to... Why is that not up to 15% as it was? Why is this all gone... Wait, why is this all gone back? That's not right. We've done half of these things. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone. Right, okay. Switch on the mags, as we should. That should have been up there, and then we just start the engine. There we go. And we want to do the exact same for the other side, but let's get this all running. So, yeah, okay. Just initialize all of them. We're going to do the exact same thing here. We're going to drop that all the way. That goes up. Get the alternator on. Those ones go on. That goes up. And start the engine. There you go. I don't know why the throttle... That's odd. Okay. Alright, so that's all started. We're good to go. Let's switch on all our lights just by pressing L. There we go. Again, we don't need these dome lights though. Do we need... We probably won't need a sun visor. In fact, we're not going to use a sun visor because otherwise we won't be able to see out. But you can just see the weather. Look at the clouds or the fog going this weird murky reddish color as the sun comes up. That's actually the dawn, or well, the sunrise. So this is actually going to look pretty cool as we're flying, and we're going to sort of fly over the Bay Area, and we're going to see. I don't exactly know where the Golden Gate Bridge is from here. I know it's not far because we do a turn to come into the airport from the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a visual, so if you can see the bridge, and then you can sort of come in to the airport. Anyway, what we're going to do though is we are going to see if we can get ourselves the ILS up for this runway. So we're just gonna pop in here, and we're going to set up the ILS for the runway, so that way at least we know that we can land here if need be. So the ILS for runway 28 is not available because it only goes up to 117. Okay. Now I am definitely stuck. I'm going to have to do this manually. What I am going to do is I'm going to tune in San Francisco VOR because we're going to be looking at that radial. So 115.8 is a San Francisco VOR. Switch that over. We have that. And we're going to want to fly, we'll set that up in a moment. I think we're going to want to fly the 270 radial, if we can, out of here. And then we'll sort of swing back around. What's annoying is that I do not know the ILS for San Francisco. That's a little embarrassing. I mean, I'm almost, well, in fact, I'm 100% certain that it has an ILS. So obviously, I've just got to find them. We'll go for 28 right. We're on 28 left at the moment, I think, and we'll see if we can find 28 right and find out what the ILS is for 28 right. Okay. 111.7. There we go. 111.7. Right. That should have us. Oh no, we are on 28 right then. Oh yeah, okay, so we're going for 28 right to 28 right. Yep, we are good. Right, so that's where we are. We're going to be following along on this. Then we'll swing around. We'll use 115.8 to get around so that we know where we're headed. And then from there we'll obviously swing back here, get ourselves back to the airport, and see if we can have a good look at what we've got going around. So I'm just going to pull up on my other computer, which is now my recording computer, as we prepare a takeoff. Let's give ourselves some flaps. Do that. And what I am going to do is I'm going to bring up San Francisco area. Here we go. I've just got an area map so that I can see sort of where we are and are not going to be going. Alright, and crank up the power. Full power. Speed 80 knots. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Little bit of rudder trim. Give ourselves some aileron, some elevator trim as well. Make it easier to fly this aircraft. There we go. And we are now going to switch over to 115.8, and we're going to tune this in. Tell you what, we're going to go for let's have a look. 287. See if we can get the 287 radio. So we want the 287 radio, which is going to be about that one. 287, there we go. Alright, let's get ourselves turned. We'll bring up the flaps. And we're not going to go high in this one. We're going to stay pretty low. As you can see, there's the fog. In fact, what we'll do is we may pop up above the fog if we can first, and then we'll come back down. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So up we go over the fog, and then we'll pop back down. So we can just see what we have available and around us. I will also zoom out of this so I can actually see where I'm flying. So I think I want to fly out there. But we need to follow this radial around, and then we'll see if we can fly in back over that. That's the idea that I'm looking for. So flying back over that, in here, and then back down. But that, I mean, that really does look quite spectacular. Overall, I mean, yes, I know it's a little bit dingy, but that is actually looking really quite well done. So obviously there's loads of optimization still to be made, but have a look at that. You can actually see sort of, it looks like the sun is breaking through in little bits and bobs. That's what it seems to look like, which kind of is odd, but you know, we're going to see what we can find. So here we go. Now my trim is not happy at all. This aircraft wants to do nothing but climb at the moment. Now I'm doing this on a new computer, so maybe that's part of the cause. No, now I'm definitely dropping. Oh, but look at that. We are now out of the clouds. There we go. So it's very important at this point to be watching our sort of our climb. We need to be watching our trim. I'm definitely having difficulty with this trim though. I might do it down here. Where's the trim controls? Oh, it does work. It does work, it's just very slow. Alright, we are now out that way, so we're going to swing around here. Let's take a look around outside. So that's the new TrueSKY. Now I think that's pretty awesome how that looks. Right, it's still got something to be, it's still got work to be done, obviously, as you can see. There's still definite work to be done, but that is a massive, massive improvement, without a doubt, over what we had before. That is a huge improvement. You know, the clouds are volumetric. Look, you can't see below anymore, but you can just about see through the fog. You know, that looks really, really nice. I mean, you know, that I am impressed. Colour me impressed with that. Yes, it's not perfect yet. There's still some work to be done. You know what? I need to get this trim under control though. If I don't get this trim under control, I'm going to be tired by the time I get to this. Right, we're at 5,000 feet. I need this trim under control. It's moving too slowly. There we go. Okay, that's getting a little bit better. Wrong way. Let's drop this further. Okay, that's a lot better. I can sort of manage that. But look at that. So we're up in the sky. We're up above here. We're cleared to around this area, so we're good. We're good. We don't have to worry. And I know exactly where we are as well. Yes, we're not exactly on the radial we want to be on, but we are okay. In fact, we're definitely not on the radial we want to be on. That's going to be that way, but we are okay now, because what we're doing now is we're going to be following in sort of an approach. We're going to be dipping down, around and back in. Yeah. Okay, I know exactly where we're headed, so this is a good sign. But I thought this would be a really nice way to show you guys what we've got available to us now. I mean, you've got to admit that looks fairly good. Not brilliant, but fairly good. Right, so let's swing ourselves around quite nicely. Anything in... No. Yeah, anything in that view. Nothing too fancy over there. There we go. We're still climbing because this aircraft is stupid. I need to just change the controls around a bit. What I need to do is I really need to be not climbing anymore. Ridiculously slow. I'm actually going to trim that downwards for a descent. There we go. So we're going to see, we're going to descend into the San Francisco Bay or Bay Area. In fact, you can just about see the... Oh my god, I'm still climbing. I am still climbing. Why am I still climbing? This is crazy. I should not be climbing. Not even at this trim set. Not at this trim setting, that's for sure. I'm at 7,000 feet. And we're just going through lots and lots of cloud at the moment. But this is what I want to show you. This is the whole idea. You can just about see ground ahead of us, I believe. Maybe just about. You see a few glimmers of it, and as we come out of the clouds, hopefully you'll be able to see more. I'm really not liking this trim. Oh, it looks like someone's playing Farming Simulator. I swear I switched that off. Oh, now it decides to do that. Seems to be something seriously wrong with this aircraft. Okay, you can just see ground below us now. I'm not getting the control that I want with this aircraft at the moment. Maybe my controls actually. But you can just start seeing ground ahead of us. There you go. Oh, and look at that. That is what we live for in flight simulators. That sort of break through a cloud, breaking into fog. That is beautiful. That is really genuinely stunning. And I can't wait to see like what happens, you know, what more we can get from this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look if we can see the Golden Gate Bridge down here. Because I have no idea where the Golden Gate Bridge actually is. I think it's just around here, isn't it? We're going to go down into the fog in the early morning. I need to slow this aircraft down massively though. Let's just idle it actually for now. We're dropping quite significantly. And there is San Francisco, or part of San Francisco. It's a good drop, right? We're definitely reducing our speed. There's a bridge ahead of us. I wonder if that's the Golden Gate. Because there's still some work to do, as you can see. If you look from this angle, you can just see the trees and stuff. Not really working brilliantly through here, but at the same time, we're looking good. We are genuinely looking quite nice. It's murky, it's foggy, it's dawn. It's San Francisco and it looks pretty good. I don't think that's the Golden Gate Bridge. That may be the Oakland Bridge. Yeah, that's probably the Oakland Bridge. So it's okay. We've missed the Golden Gate, but that's all right. We've got a bridge right in front of us. We'll bring the nose up quite nicely. It looks like I've got my trim stable now. But we are still going to keep flying. We're still going to keep going. Let's crank up the power a little bit. And we're going to fly at this height, I think, of 1,500 feet. So we get a look at sort of the volumetric fog effects here. Obviously the sun peering through isn't too ideal at the moment. But it's going to get there. It will get there eventually. Right. Let's see. I need to get myself trimmed a little bit better now. We are definitely dropping way too fast. So we're going to actually manage this very carefully. So this is now definitely dangerous. This is definitely dangerous, flying in this sort of condition. This is where ATC is so important. You know what, I am going to climb a little bit. I am going to definitely climb a little bit. I'm not happy about the height that I'm flying at. So I'm going for, I think, I'm going to go for 1,500 if I can. there's a definite hop, skip and a jump on my controls right now. They're just not playing properly. There we go. 1,300. Come on, keep control. Yeah, that will do. Okay, we're flying okay, And I tell you what, I think... No, you know what? I'm not going to be able to see that runway, so I don't want to attempt to land on it. And this is why I don't want to attempt to landing on that runway. What I want to do is I want to... Let's get ourselves flying sort of this way without dropping. Oh my word. You know what? We've got an autopilot on this. I might want to use it at this moment in time. Because this is not happening for me. Give me 1,500 on the autopilot. Come on, autopilot, altitude, switch it on. How do I switch on the autopilot? There we go. Altitude hold, please. At 1,500. Thank you. Right, phew. At least the autopilot works. Right, we're going to swing us over a little bit. Just see some bits of San Francisco there. This looks like a lighthouse of some sort over there. Right, heading. Give me... Ooh, I don't know. What am I trying to land on? I'm trying to land on 2.8, right? So I need 100. I want 100. Please. There we go. Okay, now we can see the ground, or we can see the ocean. Kind of scary. Just about see a bit of ground there. Look at that. Look at the sun there. See, now that looks fairly good. Like that. But you see the lens flare, and that needs to be worked out a bit. There are bits that need to be worked out. But yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough landing. Okay. Right, where's... It's that one. Need to tune that up. And there we go. We've got a glide slope. We've got an ILS. It's all active. It's all active. It's worked it out for us. This is good. We're going to actually tune it in on here as well. Because normally you tune it in on both. Just to make certain. Okay. Again, I know the glide slope doesn't seem to work on this, so I have to be concerned about that. What is that ahead of us? Please tell me that's not a bridge I'm going to hit. No, that's not a bridge I'm going to hit. Right, the airport should be somewhere off to my right. Should have passed it actually, according to this. So what we're going to do is we're now going to turn. We're going to take a turn to... Let me think. We should have been at 100 really. But we're going to take a turn to 190. There we go. Turn to 190. See what that looks like from here. Let's say from there. That's quite a view. Hello. That is quite a view. A worrying view probably, but that's still quite a view. And in a moment we'll take the turn directly onto 280, and then from 280 we should just be able to land it. So we'll take over completely and land it. Hopefully all this trim and everything is sorting itself out. Right, we're also going to start slowing down a little bit. Although we don't really need to slow down so much. We're doing well on speed. And at this point we should now probably start the turn for 280. Well, actually it should be 279. I think is the exact one. So 27789. There we go. Now hopefully I've got this right. But knowing my luck, I probably haven't. No, I don't seem to have got that quite right. We'll switch off heading hole though. We're going to swing ourselves over to where we need to go. And we're going to stay at 1,500 feet until we can see the airport. Just in case we can't see the airport. Obviously I want to make sure that we can see that airport and we can land at it. So we're going to take that as our heading. Doesn't seem to be here we go, there we go, and then we'll turn it back. There we go. Okay, I can see the airport, and I will take out the autopilot completely, and we're bringing us down. Flaps 1, gear out, see the runways, runway in sight, clear to land. You know what the problem is here is that I can't see much more than the runway. Hold on, no, I can see it. I was going to say I can see some flashing lights, but I can't see the other lot, which is the runway that I want. It's this one here. We are definitely high as a kite. I'm going to drop, bring that nose down. There we go. Throttles down, nose down. We are happening. We are going down. We're not going down fast enough though. There we go. Now we are good. And we need to let this plane slow itself down as well. Get another stage of flaps out. And we are slowing down very nicely. It's a little bit wobbly. It is a little bit windy today as well. I did set up a little bit of wind, I believe. Not too much, but there is a little bit. Not an easy landing. Well, it should be easy now that we're coming down. That shouldn't be a problem now that we're coming down. But until then, obviously, it wasn't an easy landing. Give ourselves a little bit more power. A little bit high again. That's fine though, because we're pretty much going to drop onto the runway any second now. All right, we're approaching flare height. We are over the runway, so that's a good sign. Now what we need to do is just bring back the throttles. We're going to float this all the way down. There we go. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, the runway lights have switched off. We are down and on the brakes. So there's a first look at the weather update from me. For Flight Sim World. Let's cross this runway. Release the brakes over there to make sure we cross that runway. And this runway as well. And what I'm going to do is in the next episode I'll probably do another one where I'll actually I'll look at it in a different aspect, so a different type of weather. maybe a storm, maybe... Actually, I'll probably look for some fair weather. And we'll have a quick fly around in some fair weather. Also around San Francisco. Pixelate is now playing a game. I really need to switch that off. That shouldn't be coming up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Flight Sim World. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to see if I can fix these controls. And then I'm going to get back out in this aircraft. And we'll go around San Francisco again. But this time in some sunshine. And we'll probably go the opposite way. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.